welcome back to your #1 thoughtful PSO2 New Genesis gameplay, how-to, and all that jazz. And today, we just wrapped up the headline stream. A whole bunch of stuff got announced for July, for the beginning, late half, as well as a tease of a brand new class. So, there was a lot of content to go through here, and let's go ahead, let's just jump into this, and let's break into, of course, what will be coming on July 6th for New Genesis. So to start off for part 1 of this update, which is of course going to be for July the 6th. So this is of course going to be the introduction of our holiday event for the 10th anniversary here. So pretty sure you all know the routine at that point with of course the environment actually changing and letting you get it pretty much across all 3 regions now. So that will be happening, as well as a mag getting a new form there or look. Also, our weeklies are also coming back for more seasonal points, and seasonal points are back. And then, of course, we have ourselves a limited time task here. And this is where some interesting stuff start happening, especially with the brand new memory coming in with PSO2 manga memories. And, of course, this is interesting because this wasn't talked about on the global version at all, but was brought up in the Japanese version of the event. Which, for whatever reason, the content got gutted. I imagine it probably got something to do with it down here with Arc Epo and it being tied to that event. But nonetheless, we are getting the memory in global, and it seemed like as of now, they will probably be traded for the stamps up here. I have no idea who's going to actually take this stamp. Is it going to be Liso? Is it going to be some other character? I don't know. Also, it's looking like, once again, if anyone can translate it, let me know how correct I am here. But the vibe I'm getting leaked from this, and we do have prices on this stuff over here, which I'm definitely covering up. Let me go ahead and go boop. That you can see they are for 2,200 yen, and then one for 1,100 yen. So since these are tied to, of course, manga memory, I am going to go ahead and get that these are probably going to be manga that are going to be sold at Arc Epo in Japan. And I'm guessing, more than likely, if you buy these are probably going to come with more memories to unlock more stuff. But as of now, we will see if we get anything beyond just D2 or at all. I don't know why it was kind of left out of global, but that is that kind of issue with today's headline stream as a whole, since a lot of stuff just did not get mentioned in global. But nonetheless, let's get back into global, I guess. So, back on the global side, outside that stuff, we are going to be getting our hands on some brand new races coming in here this time in South Alio. So, if you're enjoying the races and competition right now, you're going to be getting more of that. Also, the bit weight is garbage for this, for whatever reason. But nonetheless, we are also going to be getting a brand new character coming in. This dude is, of course, going to be our shopkeeper for the seasonal event here. And then when we go into here, we will see we do have a brand new weapon series coming in with the Alot, I guess is how it's pronounced, weapon series. And this here is, of course, going to be 10k, nothing unheard of here. But the interesting thing is about that, not only are the weapons going to be put 40 out of the gate, but also going to have 4 augments already on it, with, of course, one of these being a brand new augment with the daytime operation. And of course, from the offhand comment, they talked about that will be a augment that will give you a more damage output if you are out and about fighting in daytime. So I get we are starting to get night and day augment coming in. So if you want to test this out, you are going to get the heal, as well as you're going to be able to put them on your weapons through a normal augment if you want to go that way. But nonetheless, some brand new weapon series 6 weapon, which is good. And of course, as we can see here with the cap at 44, so realistically, that means probably at max will probably be, what, 480 to 500 for attacks. So, something to keep in mind now, and we will see how good they actually end up being. But nonetheless, outside of that, we do have our augment, we have our, of course, our metal, we have, of course, some reactors, normal routine. And then, of course, we got the introduction here of course, the new enemies. Oh, not really new enemy, but mainly, we will get back to you in a minute, Impor Wappy. But nonetheless, the enemy will be, of course, in all region for the seasonal event, or the season point, as well as Dread and Origin Quests. But the thing of interest here, of which is tied to the Dreads, they are actually going to be nerfed a little bit. So originally they spawn around like 10 minutes or so after you defeat them. That's going to get cut in half. So now they're going to spawn 5 minutes. So if you are heavily into dread farming for augment weapon, whatever it might be, it might be a very good time during this event to start hunting them. Then you're going to be able to get them done any faster. On that end, we of course got ourselves here our Emperor Wappy coming back in. And of course, with our Emperor Wappy, as you can see, he had cute as adorable. He will be showing up with a whole bunch of Wappies, as well as our brand new midships, which are, of course, tied to, well, Wappy feathers. And the thing is about the Emperor Wappy is, as long as it's not mid-translation, is, of course, Wappies will start spawning closer to midship symbols, as well as spawning closer to whenever you defeat Dread. So you might have a chance to actually meet up with Emperor Wappy and do whatever we're going to get from it. And of course, you know, that is great. And as you can see with the Wappies itself, sadly, outside of Emperor Wappy, it's not going to be getting any new outfits, so they can be like a mid-match of like distant version from other seasonal event popping in. So if you miss any opportunity to get screenshot with them, you're going to have a chance to get previous ones as of now. And then, of course, there will be a chance to get our hands on a few items here, with, of course, the main one here being the Wappy outfit. I'm not 100% for sure that this and the stuff we're going to be seeing in a moment going to be dropping from the Wappies, or they're going to also be tied to the shop. I'm not 100% for sure. I guess we will find out next week, or, yeah, I get roughly next week. But nonetheless, we will get the outfit if you haven't already got one, as well as a new mag device here, a little hand Wappy, as well as some brand new stamps, and a new fly animation. Once again, we will see how we actually get it. Seems like it might be from defeating Wappies, but I don't know. But nonetheless, we do got also some brand new weapon camo coming in here for Weldy 6-star Weldy, or camo, I should say. So if you got any of these that look familiar or interesting to you, you can go ahead and get your hands on that, as well as this here, of course, being the brand new daytime. And as you can see, Elite from there is 45% by using one, but it might also play into some stuff we're going to talk about later, mainly because of a whole bunch of boots and stuff that's happening. But nonetheless, this is, of course, you know, showing that you are going to have the ability to put daytime as a single augment if you want. And then, of course, we got any more stuff coming on the 6th as well. With, of course, our 10th anniversary special squat ticket coming in. So we are going to have new weapon, or new squat ticket, we're going to be able to get, as well as getting a whole bunch of stuff from PSO2, such as Persona. Also, we getting our Matoi outfit coming in here, and also different variants of it, depending on what part you want to take on or off. But that will be coming in, so that's good, especially if you have missed out on the outfit, or you want to cosplay the character again. As well as, of course, some more weapon camos and variants quarter to some of this stuff. So if you want to get your hands on a weapon, or any of the weapon from PSO2, that is also fantastic, while along with any more weapon camo. So I believe all of these are, of course, from PSO2 as well. So I know some of these we never got in Global, and then other ones we have. But nonetheless, you're going to get a chance to get your hands on that. And then, of course, we got our squat ticket coming in here. And that one is, as you can see, it's a little bit more on, I guess, cyberpunk streetwear type outfit. So we do got a few interesting ones coming in here, of course, with some camo. But mainly the mecha, or the male cast outfit, is probably the best, in my opinion, on this. The female seem a little busy. But hey, I want that male version. And then, of course, some hats, some wigs, some goggles. A whole bunch of, like overall outfits are kind of like so-so. But some of the, like, one-off augment, I'm actually kind of interested in. So you're going to be able to get your hands on this with the AC scratch. So I guess if you're a fan of very bright pinks and, like, greenish blues, this might be a AC scratch that might interest you here. And then also, we can't forget about our normal, like I said, hell makeup, and our emotes here with some stars. Some, of course, weapon maintenance stuff, which is kind of neat, I guess. So we're going to be getting that right along with some brand new motion emotes or animation, and some new glides, which, you know, some of these don't look too bad. But nonetheless, that will be coming. And then on the 13th, we're going to be getting our hands on some brand new limited time tat. This one is a interesting event because the biggest thing about this is, of course, this event is going to be a bare minimum of level 17 to do. So any of you are a new player and you haven't unlocked Retain or Cavalets, you are going to be able to take part in this. Just need to get the level of 17. And from the way they made this out, it's pretty much going to be probably beat a ball, teleport to net region, beat a ball, teleport net region, and so on. And of course, it will be 100% free, no triggers, no origin quests, none of that. So more likely that will probably be similar to the way we have had in a past, where you would just go to like the little blue marker in Central to actually begin it, more than likely. But hey, this is something that a fairly low level can actually take part in and experience some late game content. So that is good. Once again, it will be running for this event. As well as you can see, we also going to get the guns from, of course, the tower defense up coming back. And then also on the 13th, we are going to be getting our net season pass, which is, you know, pretty much on par with anything we have seen in the past, except for this little guy, which he is, at that point, as I made the point to pause it, it's pretty much just a straight up Maconn. So, that's cute. And then we're going to get our hands on some of these new accessories and stickers and glides. You know, like I said, nothing too surprising here. And then we move into our brand new Etchy Scratch. With the Etchy Scratch, I'm actually pretty excited for, because the majority of this, as you can probably already gather, it's going to be very much a lot of Cavalets, characters, outfits, and cosplay items. So if you've seen any character in Cavalet that have any outfit you want, now you're going to be able to get it. And of course, they will be through SG. Once again, you won't be able to actually sell this up. But you can at least, if you do get duplicates or something you don't want, you can turn it into in recycle badge if you want to go that route. But nonetheless, I am happy this stuff is SG, because let's be honest, I'm as a free-to-play player, SG is probably more ideal than AC. And if AC, you can just buy them. But nonetheless, the other thing I'm excited for here is to call all the characters emote, or I should say not emote, but camo you will be getting your hands on. So if you enjoyed any of the camo that any of the main character in Cavalet had, you can get it. And then speaking of emote, we do have a couple of new like finger emote coming in here as well. So you can deal with that, as well as some other weapon emote. And of course, we can't forget about our mount, not a mount, but little robot, I get thing we can ride on, just like in the main story. Let's go ahead and move into what is coming at the end of July. But before we hop into that, we got one little side note here, which is actually introducing something brand new here into PSO. Might it be because of this anniversary? But there is going to be a free version of the 10th anniversary scratched up. And the thing is about that one is, you going to be able to get your hands on one free item from that scratch, with some of the items shown here, every single day, as long as your battle power over, I believe they said 1100, like 1160 something. So pretty much like 1200 or more. Every day when you log in, you're going to be able to not only get a free SG pool, but also a free pool to hopefully get your hands on some of the original PSO2 outfits as well. And now we can move on to the second part of this event. So this will be for July 20th onwards here. We got any more stuff coming in. With any more ways at the time, you're going to be able to take part in it in South Cavalets. So you can go ahead and run around and do this stuff. So if you're interested in it, there you go. Another way of being added. And then from there, we're moving into any more limited time tasks here, which is, of course, as you can see, infinite races and use seasonal point. Nothing too special, but then again, we're going to be getting stuff. And then we have the introduction of the part 2 of the shop, with also going to be giving us a whole bunch of the PSO2 10th anniversary special flat tickets, as well as, which I got a feeling since this is most of the items, the wappy stuff we talked about earlier seemed like it's going to be in this, which I don't now think about. I don't know why they showed it before. But nonetheless, this seemed like where we're going to get all this stuff. And then, of course, we do have any more weapons coming in for $6. I think they might just actually flip these out, so you can get your hands on the rest of these later, or they might be the same. We will see. And then, of course, our normal routine metal armaments and whatnot. But we also have a limited time tat that's going to be giving us that wonderful wappy helmet, and also this ice cream lick. So you can get your hands on that through a limited time. And then from there, we move into the net AC scratch. That one is, of course, our Cradle version of it. So, of course, these are outfits that people ended up submitting for the costume contest that are finally being made into the game. So, we're going to be getting our hands on any more community-driven outfits. So, once again, that will be through AC. So, you can get your hands on that that way. And then, as you can see, we do have a few interesting ones. I wouldn't say anything like too stand out-ish. There is, of course, that thing that looks very much like what happened if your armor was shown in PSO2. But we will get our hands on, once again, a whole bunch of pale makeup. Like I said, nothing too, like, surprising here. Don't get me wrong, the emote with the cat at night, because we can get a whole bunch of workout emotes. And, of course, some more idols and jumping and whatnot. So if any of this is a little interesting, you can go ahead and get it in the AC Scratch. And from there, of course, War Trials are coming back with more graces. The thing that is interesting about this is this time around, there is not different versions of graces. They're all the same. So they will all give you the same amount of item. Might it be, you know, all SG or any other random item. And we can get our hands on, hopefully, a whole bunch of good dovetails that we're not picking between, like, gold, silver, and bronze anymore. And outside of what they show, there is also any more AC scratches coming on the 22nd of July. This will be another reprint of a whole bunch of outfits and stuff that we have seen in the past. And so some of this stuff, if you wasn't around to get, you're going to get, of course, another chance at getting your hands on it. As well as, of course, another scratch tied to the Memory of Summer. So this is going to be a lot of, like, sundresses and stuff coming in, as you can see from the preview here, of a weapon in, I believe, weapon camo and a few of the other summer stuff. But nonetheless, 2 more AC scratches coming at the end of the month. And then that is pretty much the majority of the stuff that's going to be happening. We still got some other little stuff tied to the 10th anniversary, but that's all the main big content stuff for PSO. But we did get a little bit of a tease here of all brand new class. Since we do have, of course, a Seminole coming in here, knowing this and this, it has been officially renamed. And we are probably still going to call it Seminole. So be prepared in my video, they will probably always still be Seminole. But nonetheless, we do got it coming in. So this is, of course, going to be using the Harmonizer, as well as, of course, we're going to be using pets. I will be doing a more in-depth video about the whole Seminole class coming up here very soon. So if you haven't already, make sure you do thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bell, so you don't miss out on the breakdown of Seminole. So from that, let's just go ahead and move into the rest of this. And we will save Seminole for its own video, because as you can see, we got some stuff to say about Seminole. And now get into some of the actual campaign stuff that is happening. As you can see, there is a lot happening here. So, of course, we got our seasonal event. We got our online ARC ID, which we will get to in a moment, since they're doing some more stuff with that. We also have, of course, 10 etchy scratches for logging in daily. So be sure to log in to get your free scratches. We also gonna have, of course, a campaign tied to the salon, which pretty much boiled down to the salon going to be free for pretty much, as you can see here, from July 6th all the way to August 3rd. So if you ever want to redo your character, like eye, weight, arms, whatever it might be, you're going to be able to do that totally for free coming up here soon, as well as going to be getting every Wednesday a free quarter chain pack, so you can actually change the quarter of your outfit as well. So make sure you log in to get that stuff, and also log in if you do want to change your character. And then we, of course, got ourselves a Night to Meet You campaign, which we will, I guess, see what that is. And then on top of that, we're going to be getting ourselves a login bonus up to a 400 SG for logging in. I don't know that SG going to be 400 total, or is it going to be like a random amount as it, you log in. But nonetheless, we're going to be getting that. As well as a 10th anniversary celebration boots event. There is going to be broken into 2 parts, of course, from July 6th to the 20th, and then the 20th to August the 3rd. So we will see what exactly that going to entail beyond probably at percentage to more Ethereum, well drop, like that type of stuff. Also, there's going to be a campaign boosted for upgrading the new weapon set coming from the shop, of course. So I'm guessing this is going to be just a higher chance of, completing, changing out armament and stuff for that. Then we have a PSO2 We Play campaign coming in here. They didn't exactly go into detail what that means. I don't know what that talking about. If you go We Play debate store, you can get doll gems or something. I don't know if it tied actually to NGS and not PSO2. Nonetheless, we got some type of campaign happening with that. And then, of course, we do also have on the 27th to the 3rd of August, we got ourselves a seasonal war trial with the Graces. Also, another little side note on that is, of course, there will be double augment capsule drops for Origin quests. So, if you got certain augment you're trying to farm from a certain Origin quest, you're going to be getting double during this event. And then, of course, we got ourselves a little side thing that happening with, of course, buying AC or Etchy. So, depending on how much you spend, you can go ahead and unlock some of these accessory heals, some wings, some umbrella, and also some heals. So, you're going to be able to get your hands on that if you're planning on buying any amount of AC in, of course, July. And then, once again, for another celebration here, which I probably need to move myself from, is of course tied to the anime itself. So the anime will become available for you guys to watch totally for free over on the official PSO2 YouTube account. So of course, as of now, starting on July 29th, there will be 3 episodes of Episode Oracle that will go up every week, as well as 4 episodes on the last week to wrap that up. So if you haven't had a chance to check that anime out, you can now totally do that for free. And then on August 24th, all episodes will be available over on the YouTube channel with, of course, 3 episodes shown every week in-game as well. So any of you don't want to do with YouTube, Elite for a PSO2 the animation, you can watch that in-game just by walking up to one of the monitors. We will see exactly how that works to my understanding and from what I have seen. These are, of course, never have been dubbed, so they will more likely be subtitle only. Well, they surprisingly just dubbed them out of the blue. But nonetheless, if you haven't checked out the anime or you just want to, check them out again, you can do so totally for free here in July and August. And then we have ourselves a version of, of course, the stage show. So this is the musical, I believe a musical stage show or play that took place in, I want to say they said 2014, I believe. So, of course, there will be a original story, original play. So, if you want to give that a watch, you can also watch that over on the YouTube channel on July the 4th. So, that will be the 4th time this, to my knowledge, globally have been released through any official means. I know you can find pieces of it on YouTube, of course. But it will be officially over on the channel. So, you can go ahead and check this out if you're interested and watching a live-action play of PSO2. And then, about the ARC ID we talked about a little bit ago, there is a new update happening here where you can go ahead and update your ID with a screenshot and FRU information. This is mainly just a way so you guys can share your stuff on whatever social media platform, and a easy way to be like, hey, I play on this ship and here's my information, so you can add me as a friend. So, nice and all. It's still no, Moogle Station for Final Fantasy, but hey, it's something, I guess. So, if you're interested in this, you can now make use of this. Because I believe they said it was available today, matter of fact. And then a small little side note, if you are heading to Anime Expo this year, which is happening literally next weekend, or next week, since the July 4th to the 4th, if you check that out and go into it, be sure to, of course, head on by, of course, say a panel area or shop or whatever you want to call it. And they will, once again, have a whole bunch of PSO merch. By a whole bunch, I mean 3 buttons and a t-shirt. And also the thing is about this is, of course, if you pick up any of this, you will get a code so you can actually put it in the game. So you can show up in game that you went to Anime Expo. And for anybody watching, if you go into Anime Expo, and you happen to pick up a 2X, and feel free to send it my way, or maybe we can work out a deal. Just saying. But nonetheless, you're gonna get yourself a Wappy, some anniversary emotes, and a T-shirt. So once again, if you go to Anime Expo, be sure to grab this if you are able to. And then the last big thing for this is, of course, the announcement of our net headline stream, because our little robot boy is coming back to the headline stream. So Hawaii will be returning on the 26th of July So that will be probably a pretty big update, since we will probably get any more detail about Seminole then, beyond the preview we got today, which once again, I'll be making a video about. So thumbs up, subscribe, so you don't miss that. But nonetheless, I will be covering this as always. So on the 26th of July, be prepared for the net headline stream. And there you have it. There is everything that is happening for July into early August. And as you can see, it's a lot, but not a lot, but also a lot. It one of them updates. But hey, the biggest thing out of this is, of course, is Seminole. So fantastic. There was a little bit more information on the JP side, if you are interested in it. Will they go into any more detail about the ARC Expo, which will be the community con group thing? I guess it's technically a PSO con that will be happening in Japan. They did go into a lot more detail and showed up so much more that you can buy over there. So if you're going to be in Japan or already in Japan around that time, you might be interested to check out the JP version of the stream for more information on that stuff. But for global, sadly, yeah, we never going to be able to buy any of it without Sega somehow just stop putting some of that stuff up for sale. Sega, can you do that, please and thank you. With that, that is pretty much everything that happened in today's headline stream. If you have found that video helpful in any way, shape, or form, be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells below. And of course, if you do want to support the channel, feel free to by hitting that wonderful join button below. Get some emo, get some community tapped up, and be awesome. And of course, speaking of being awesome, I would like to give a big thank you to everybody that's supporting me here on YouTube, as well as, of course, coming on over to twitch.tv/Maconn and supporting me there. Or if you want to support everything I am doing, be sure to check out patreon.com/Maconn. Links will be in the description to all that. And with that, that would do it for me, and I will see you all in the comments.